Well, it's 6:17 and time now for What's Trending. An 83-year-old man is now the world's oldest person to sail solo across the Pacific Ocean non-stop. Japanese ocean adventurer Kenichi Hori set sail from San Francisco March 27th. On Saturday, he arrived in the waters of western Japan. He has actually made the trip several times, and Hori made no port calls during this last record-breaking trip. But he checked in with his family every day to let them know he was okay. On finishing his trip, he said, quote, "Don't let your dreams just stay as dreams. Have a goal and work towards achieving this, and a beautiful life awaits." And, you know, that's a great life lesson right there. But what goals and dreams that really is, to be able to sail across the world, really. If
you're sailing across the world. I mean, literally going from the U.S. to Japan. So that's really impressive, though. And of course, the ocean is a very, stating the obvious here, very big, very deep in the water depth, and just you never know what's under there too. Like, remember that football-headed fish we talked about that one time? So you never know what's going to be in the water either. So it can be a little spooky.
Yeah, I'd love to go sailing. I haven't gone sailing in a long, long time. I think I was trying to learn when I was like 5 or 6 years old, but I haven't really done anything since it. So, well,
shoot, go on vacation sometime and maybe have some fun with that.
Yeah, I could probably. That sounds like a good time. You know, I got to wait another month. So
yeah, almost there though.
July is when I got much of vacation time scheduled.
Yeah, enjoy it, sir. But meanwhile, though, it was a meeting decades in the making when two pen pals. Did you ever have a pen pal, Kevin?
I never did.
I did not either, but it sounded like this should be fun. But anyway, pen pals from Ohio and Brazil were finally able to meet each other in person. Tanya Niemer from Ohio started to write to Georgette Vitorino while she was in the 5th grade, and Niemer's 5th grade teacher said that the students needed to broaden their horizon, and they were going to connect to a school in Brazil. How cool is that? Well, after 33 years of writing to each other, the two met face-to-face in Ohio. The two women share many similarities in their lives. Both women, who always shared a love of writing, also had birthdays just days apart and grew up to become attorneys, raise families, and never lose touch. The two friends spent the weekend exploring Northeast Ohio, and Tanya now says that she needs to make a trip down to Brazil. And you know, that's definitely really cool, though, whenever you have people that are connecting years later. I mean, because obviously those words are really cool. When you see words written out like that, I mean, it's really kind of cool that you're talking to someone, in this case, across the world. I mean, I know many people had pen pals way back when. I never did, you never did, but I'm not sure how popular pen pal is these days. I'm sure it might still be popular.
I'm sure it's gone more into the digital world.
Yeah,
with,
probably
like,
digital world.
On Facebook or just to go in more emails nowadays, but like old-fashioned pen pals, I never personally had one. I think the closest thing we had was a foreign exchange student from France. I think, what was I, like 8th grade, 7th or 8th grade maybe? So.
We had a foreign exchange student in high school. He was from Thailand, and
did he stay with you?
No, he stayed with somebody else when he attended high school for that year. And the fun thing I remember about him, though, and I believe he's doing well. I still keep in touch with him on Facebook every now and again. And he always put pepper on a lot of his food. And I think it was because Thailand food is a lot more spicy. So
yeah, it definitely is a lot more spicy.
Yeah, so it was definitely pretty cool. One of the things I remember from my days of high school as well. But we have one more cool story to talk about, right, Kevin?
We do as well. An illuminating idea in Baltimore has turned into a full-on crusade for street safety. Chris Broughton is known around town as the light guy. After an idea to use string lights to improve safety on his block took off, Chris started on his block back in October of 2019, and since then, he says it became a full-time job. And since then, Broughton has stringed roughly 200 blocks around town using eco-efficient LED lights at a minimum of cost, and residents say it's worth it. People love the lights, saying how beautiful it is and how it has improved the security in the area. Broughton says he is happy to help and hopes this bright idea will continue to shine on. And, you know, I like seeing how the lights turn on like that. It makes it really pretty and just like gives that area just like an extra special light to it. Really.
It's beautiful too, and I think if I remember in the story correctly, I think he did it not only for decoration but safety too, right?
Yeah. Yep. Got to light up the area, so like the street lights normally can provide some safety because things are more lit up for to hopefully deter like criminals away.
For sure.
So, but you know, I like this. It also adds to the scenery of
It
as
does
well.
add to the scenery too, and you know what? I think I know of one restaurant that also has those kind of lights for their patio too. I'm sure many other restaurants do the same too. I think I can think of two now that probably have those kinds of decorations. So it kind of gives that nice little feeling though. Of just cool decorations you can do outside though, and especially some of the cool lights that you can put up too.
Yeah, and any place that has extra special lights makes that place extra special in my mind.
For sure. Yeah.